It has been a long day, but a great day here in Washington. The First Lady and I talked about a number of things, from her efforts to end childhood obesity to what it truly means to be the First Lady.
As you said initially, it fills my soul. It truly keeps me nourished in ways that I could have never imagined.
Have you thought about what you will do in the next 4 years?
If we're blessed to have another 4 years, we'll keep expanding this work, continuing to make some headway on the issue of childhood obesity and making sure that every child, by the time we get finished with this, has a different view of nutrition and health and activity, and they know how to care for themselves, and they're prepared to pass that information on to their kids.
All you have to do is turn on the TV, and you see stories about the need for, vegetables and fruits and the things that kids are doing in schools, etc. So does that give you some sense of satisfaction?
The satisfaction comes from knowing that so many people are willing to lock arms for our children, and that's a good thing, because it's not just me, the First Lady. I have a big, beautiful, bright light that I can shine on good work, but everyone is lending a hand. Food companies are changing the structure of their products, and restaurant chains are making their kids' menus healthier, and we've got a new school lunch bill, and our schools and the public schools all over the country in the fall are going to have healthier, better quality lunches, and that's all of us coming together. I might be, again, shining the light, but everyone is doing their part. Parents are looking for information. They want to make these changes and choices. They just need to have the information, and that makes me proud.
Well, I can tell you that, you have certain expectations when you're coming to the White House to meet with the First Lady. Number one, I brought gardening gloves and never used them. Number two, she told us to dress down because we were going to be in the garden. And so for that, I was thankful, because I was very comfortable today.
Yeah, it looked like everybody was busy there, Janet. What was it like to be able to speak one-on-one with the First Lady?
It was impactful, it was powerful, it was humbling. She was most gracious, and she really worked to make you feel at ease. But I said this earlier today, all I could think about when I headed toward that seat to sit before her was the Girl Scouts in Fairport, who were so excited to meet her, our viewers in Rochester who were so excited that I was coming here to talk with the First Lady, and then my mother. Men and women of her generation who would never have thought that they would see an African-American president or First Lady in their lifetime. So I carried all of that in with me as I sat down to talk with her, and it's just been a wonderful experience.
And she's clearly very passionate about this cause.
Oh, she is indeed. She's very much behind this garden that she has, this White House kitchen garden, and you're going to see a little bit more of that in just a bit. But she could tell you every vegetable that was in that garden and where it was. And you know that this garden, by the way, started, 4 years ago? So this is her 4th year, and she's very proud of it.
All right, Janet Lomax, live in Washington, thank you so much for that report tonight. And of course, this wasn't just a memorable day for Janet. The Fairport Girl Scouts got to see all kinds of things in Washington, from the U.S. Capitol to the Lincoln Memorial and the National Mall. But the highlight for them was working in the First Lady's kitchen garden. It's become an annual event at the White House as part of Mrs. Obama's Let's Move program, encouraging healthy eating habits for kids. The Fairport Scouts got their picture taken with the First Lady, and they got to talk with her while getting their hands dirty in the garden.
She talked to us about a bunch of things about our family and our community and what we're doing to help in Girl Scouts.
How would you describe this whole experience?
Amazing and really fun. Nothing that we'll ever forget.